Hi, Gemini. Hi. I am here to do our in separation, no contact reading to see how the outcome will be and how we can come back together if we're going to communicate and come back together and how that's all going to go. My name is Molly, and thank you for being here with me. Um, Please do like, share, subscribe, leave a comment if you want. I try to answer all comments, and I appreciate it. I also want to give a special thanks to those of you who have reached out for personal readings. I have opened those up now, and the information is in the description box below if that's something you want to do as well. I can always pull a couple cards just for clarification if you request that in the comments, if that's something you need or that works better for you at this time. So let's just get right into it, Gemini, and see what we have with you and your person. I just got to shuffle that one more time. I got to shuffle them until they feel right. That one wasn't it. So let's see. There we go. That's a good shuffle. All right. And let's see what they have or what we have for you and your person in separation and or no contact, Gemini. So we have the Ace of Swords, the communication card, air sign energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So that's the beginning of communication. So, okay, the reading's done. No, I'm kidding. We'll definitely get into everything else, but that's a great indication that there will be communication and we will be able to have clarity brought to the situation so we can sort things out and move forward well. Okay. So we do have the High Priestess. Okay. High Priestess. This talks about just really being in love with the other person. Okay. Partnership energy. The High Priestess is a 2. Okay. We do have the Four of Cups reversed. Four of Cups reversed talks about movement. Okay, so in the past, just the way everything's positioned, we might have had some movement in the wrong direction, and that's why we're having our distance now. But we're going to turn that around and have movement in the right direction with the Four of Cups reversed there in the third position. We do have the Sun reversed. The Sun reversed is a no. However, that energy, and it also signifies a lack of clarity, that energy is leaving the situation the way I have it laid out here in the spread. It's past energy, it's going away. And like I said, the Ace of Swords brings in clear communication and therefore clarity in the situation. Okay. Yes, Jennifer. My animals are a little nutty right now. Sorry about that. We do have the Four of Swords. Beautiful card. So Four of Swords is taking a break, which is what we're doing now, and then becoming peaceful with the situation, coming to that space where you accept what's going on, and that expands your awareness so that we can have movement and we can go forward and have communication and clarity on what the issues are and therefore fix them. Okay, so we also have the Three of Pentacles reversed. Three of Pentacles reversed. This is in the near future, and it's also signifying a lack of teamwork. So I think it's important to remember that you are in love with this person, and so you do want to work as a team with them. Okay, let's work as a team to cut through this confusion that's keeping us apart. Okay. We do also have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is very unpredictable energy, but the pages are communication. There's your communication. It's going to happen, like they say, when you least expect it. This also indicates some sort of spying. I'm watching their social media. They're watching my social media. They're communicating with my friends. They're asking what I'm up to. My mom talked to them. Whatever it is, it's getting information other from the direct source. Page of Swords. Okay. We do also have the Strength card. Great sign. You may be dealing with a Leo. We also, by the way, have Aries energy, more Leo energy, and Scorpio Cancer energy on the board, by the way. But we have the Strength card. Okay, so Strength is indicating kind of self-control, controlling your impulses. You may have an impulse to just shoot off and say something, or an impulse to run off with another woman, but you're you're gonna control that. Okay, we're gonna put things in order, things that are priority. We're going to have that self-control. We're going to overcome our bad habits, is what the Strength card is talking about. Wonderful card, okay? We do have the Two of Pentacles, so I think your person's in love with you too, and misses you, and wants this movement, wants this to come back together and to be able to get on the same page. I think that they will be willing to work as a team, but that's got to be the focus, is what this looks like. And they're going to have that self-control to say, hey, that's to understand that's what we need to do, and then do it so we can resolve our situation. And we do have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands is beautiful. That's completion. We're going to complete this separation, this time apart. And the Three of Wands, I'm going to come up here to the camera and show it to you. The Three of Wands also, it's like the small business card, and we're going to get a little bit into money and the law of attraction and all that fun stuff that I like to talk about, because I know, people might have financial issues, which of course does affect, our relationships a lot of the time. And our Three of Wands, right here, you see that? So he's turning his back to the situation, but in a positive way. Like, I don't need to monitor this situation so much because I've done a good job. I really love Gemini. Gemini really loves me. We're going to get this clarity. We're going to work as a team. I don't know why you guys butt heads, but there's a little bit of that energy. We're going to work as a team and not be stubborn with each other. And I know I've been good to them. They've been good to me. So I can just confidently, I can kind of just turn my back to it and move forward. Okay, so like this guy, because he is the small business guy, there's a C back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's very little, but I think you can. And there's ships. See those little ships? This person knows their ships are coming in. Okay, this is the person that gets to a stage in a breakup that's like, wait a minute, I know that person loves me. They're coming back. It doesn't matter what it looks like in the 3D. There can be things that look weird or sound weird with our Page of Swords and our gathering of information from other sources rather than the person. But again, focusing back on our Page of Swords, again, air sign energy. Maybe you're dealing with another air sign. Whatever we're seeing, whatever we're watching, things aren't always what they seem. Pages, communication. We're going to communicate and find out. Okay? So there absolutely will be communication between you and your person, Gemini. Let's see, I'm going to go with these right here and just see if I can be more specific to your situation, because, everything can't fit exactly every little detail for every one of you. And then we'll do the money and the law of attraction, and before that, though, we'll do message from your person, okay? So thank you again for being here with me. What I do have is projected, okay, and it's talking about time frame, future, days, weeks, months. And I will just say that this reading is good for whenever you find it. I do want to narrow it down for you. We're not, and kind of give you a time frame. Since I pulled that weird card of when can you expect to hear from your person? This right here is a timing card as well. Our Four of Swords. It's 4 weeks. Okay, just to answer the question and get right to the point. I very strongly believe that you will be sitting face to face with your person in about 4 weeks' time. The communication obviously will come in prior to that, maybe 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks, give or take. So just give it a little bit of time. I don't think it's going to take too long. And what's going on right now in their mind? Let's see what we've got. The message for you from your person. We have, I look everywhere for you. Okay. Now, I don't know if they mean that literally or physically, like they go to places you used to go and they're hoping to run into you, or if they're just going where they go in their normal everyday life and they're just like, oh, that reminds me of Gemini or whatever it is. But, they look for you. They don't know if you're there in the surroundings. They don't know what's going on, but you're on their mind all the time is what I take from that. And as far as money and the law of attraction, let's speak to that. I love these cards because I find that, manifesting, it's proactive, thinking about things in different ways so that we can get a different result. And it's also money energetically is on a similar level to romantic relationships is my understanding. So I don't know, these just seem to work for me when I do the readings. Let's just see what we have for you here, Gemini and cross watchers. And as you know, this is good for all Gemini placements as well. 18. I like that number. I'm Gemini. Okay. Nothing is more important than that I feel good. Okay, so that fits. Here we go. Whenever you are feeling less than good, if you will stop and say, nothing is more important than that I feel good, I want to find a reason now to feel good, you will find an improved thought. So interesting how we started with our Ace of Swords. Thinking, the mind, communicating, air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Anytime you feel negative emotion, you are in the mode of resisting something that you want, and that resistance takes its toll on you. It takes its toll on your physical body, and it takes its toll on the amount of wonderful things that you are allowing to come into your experience. There was something that resonated back here in the spread with this really, really well, and it's escaping me, and I'm not gonna just let this run on and on. But the vibration, you got to be in that happy, positive place as best as you can. I know it sucks when you're not talking to your person, but the more that you're in that energy and allowing, that's what it was, like I said that minute, and allowing good things to come in. And I think it's good to maybe look for the other person everywhere, or the other person looks for you everywhere. That's good. You're looking for that source of love because you love this person and they love you. I mean, it's a great card. High Priestess, Strength. They're great cards. It's like, I love you and you're a good person. You got that self-control. So the resistance, the awareness, and I go back here to our Four of Swords, again, the timing card, but also that person taking a break. We're taking a break. Why? So that we can be aware of what we're missing and come together in a more peaceful energy and get on the same page and work this out. And that's what I see for you guys, Gemini, getting on the same page with your person and working it out. And you know that you're good people. So even though you have that tendency to not work together as a team, you're going to have the self-control to overcome that and make this work. And that's what I have for you today, Gemini. Thank you for being here with me. See you soon.